All right. So with the weather getting nicer, a lot more people are going outside. That included me. I went on a quick bike ride. So I literally, dude, I biked from my place all the way down St. Clair, all the way until St. Clair Avenue East.
St. Clair, isn't that kind of like almost Scarborough?
So there is a St. Clair Avenue East in Scarborough, but this one was
No, okay.
more like just east of Mount Pleasant.
Oh, okay.
So it's still in East York. All
Yeah,
right.
that's far.
And man, let me tell you, when I'm biking, dude, okay, so I actually follow the traffic laws. I'll do like hand signals, so like right turn, stopping, left turn, get my hand in there so
This
people
one
know
as
the
well,
place.
right?
Yeah. I had to use that one a couple of times actually. But no, like, and then I'll literally do that. I'll stop at traffic lights, I'll stop at stop signs, I'll like yield and all that stuff. But then you see like bikers who just like run lights, run traffic stops, weave through traffic. I'm like, and literally every time I see that, I'm just like, that's illegal.
No, I know. Honestly, like they're not. I don't want to generalize, but I'm generalizing now.
Mm-hmm.
Cyclists, though, probably the most annoying people you'll encounter on the road. Like there's one time where
Yes.
my dad's turning left like onto our street or whatever, and then this dumbass is just in the middle of the road, this middle of this two-way road on his bike or whatever, and then he was giving my dad like some shit or whatever. I'm like, you're not supposed to be in the middle of the road, you dumbass. You're supposed to be on the
Honestly.
side.
Yeah, yeah. And yeah, so that's like the thing. And like, I'm glad you brought that up because so before I started driving more, I obviously biked everywhere. I'm like, well, look, like I'm a cyclist. Yes, I follow the rules, but if something were to happen, it's not my fault. Like it's not I'm not at fault. Like it would be the drivers, right? That was just my mentality. But then when I started driving, I saw from their perspective, the driver's perspective, I'm like, shit, man, like these cyclists are crazy. They need to be more cautious. They need to be more careful. And and honestly, it's literally like drivers hate cyclists, cyclists hate drivers, and then pedestrians just hate everyone.
Yeah, another thing though, also like I see a lot of times that like cyclists are just like weaving through traffic and all this stuff, even when it's log jammed or whatever. And I'm just like, what the hell are you doing, man? Like it reminds me, it reminds me of Spider-Man 2, where Peter's delivering the pizzas, he's wheezing through
Yeah.
his vest, but meat, and all this. Like, what are you doing? There's no space for that. You're gonna. It's like
Oh
it's
god.
unnecessarily stupid. Like, where are you gonna rush to? You going to the Daily Bugle or something? Like, what? What's with these people?
Yeah. Like, okay, biking downtown is another story. It's like an animal. It's a whole different ballpark down there, man. Like literally you need to weave through traffic if you want to get anywhere. Just because with
Yeah.
downtown, it's always more jam packed, and then there's more buses and streetcars and all that. So you literally got to weave through to get through. And okay, I think the worst drivers are taxi drivers. They just don't give a fuck, man.
Oh my god! Remember this one time we're going to like the airport because we're going on vacation or whatever.
Hmm.
This we couldn't have got a more infuriating cab driver. So we're literally on the way to the airport, right? And we want to be there as early as possible because that's typical protocol. This guy literally stops in the. I kid you not, he stops in the middle of an empty residential road to ask us a question. He stops the car literally to ask us a question. Like, bro, what are you doing? Like, not trying to have. We get it. He's just trying to like converse with us, so maybe he gets a nice tip or whatever. This guy literally stops in the middle of the road to have a conversation with us. We're like, bro, what are you doing? Like, can't
Go.
stop. We gotta keep on going. And
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not like there was a stop sign or whatever. He just stopped. So
No, like yeah, cab drivers. Like once I was biking, because when the weather was nicer outside and there wasn't a pandemic, I would bike to Ryerson like March, April, whatever, right? And literally, I'm trying to think. On Young Street, I'm biking. I was biking up Young Street from Dundas and Young, and literally, this taxi, just like I mean, like skirts into the like not into. There's no bike lane on Young Street, but it skirts into the area like the closer to the
near the
sidewalk.
curb.
Yeah, the curb where I'm biking, and like I had to hit the brakes or else I would have like smashed into the cab. And this guy just did a U-turn because someone was waving him down on the other side of the block or other side of the street.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's man, cab drivers are wild. But and then honestly, okay, so I know I'm gonna go back to what you said about how the taxi driver stopped and conversed to get a better tip or whatever, right?
I mean, I'm just speculating here, but if I had to
Yeah, yeah.
assume, He also, mind you, just to add on, that when we finally got to the airport, this guy got to the wrong damn terminal.
Oh,
I think
geez.
might have been intentional, so he could rack up that meter more. He went to like terminal 3. We needed terminal 1, so that was like another 4 extra minutes that we wasted in the cab. We were so done after that. My God.
Yeah, I know. Like, I haven't honestly since Uber and all that. Well, I mean, I only use Uber, but since Uber, I haven't really taken a cab or whatever, right? And okay, it's weird. So if you're ever my Uber driver, literally, we don't have to talk. We don't have to do anything. As long as you get me from point A to B safely, I'll give you 5 stars and I'll tip. Like, I don't care. Like and it's really funny. I actually have a 5-star rating as a customer. But literally, I don't do anything. Literally, I go in, put my seatbelt on. I'm like, hey, man, how's it going? Or, hey, how's it going? Oh, good, fantastic. Yeah, you got the address? Okay, cool. And then literally, that's it.
No, I'm kind of cheesed because before I used to have such a high rating, but then I think now it might be like a 4.5 or something. And I'm like, how? Like, I don't even say anything.
Have you ever used it while under the influence?
Maybe a few times. Yeah, it's 4.59. What kind of shit is that?
Oh, I don't even want to check my rating now. I haven't checked in a while, but also I haven't Ubered in a while, so I don't think my score would have been affected. But yeah, literally, I don't do anything. I just go in, do a bit of small talk, and then I'll leave.
Yeah, no, that's what I do too.
Yeah. I'm still a 5-star. Okay. Yeah, so, okay. Kind of went off on a tangent there, but I'm going to cycle it back to Cyclists.
Get out.
Okay, go on. Okay. Yeah, no. So, honestly, this is a message to all cyclists on the road. When you're cycling on the road, you need to still obey traffic laws and yield for pedestrians or yield for buses. Stop at stop signs, stop at red lights, slow down at yellow lights. I know a lot of people don't slow down at yellow lights. They think it means speed up, but you got to slow down. And yeah, so let me tell you, I always make the joke where I'm like, while I'm biking or I'm walking or whatever, if a car is about to hit me, I'm just going to let it hit me so I can get, free money. I always make that joke, but like I always swerve out of the way too. So this one time I was biking down College, and College actually has a bike lane, okay? Biking down College, and it was like this convertible. So I was like, this guy's rich because he has a convertible. I don't know, that's my theory. So he just like starts pulling out. So this is me, all right? I'm biking, this car starts slowly pulling out, and I guess I was approaching its blind spot. So I start ringing my bell. So the car isn't fully in the bike lane yet, but it's slowly getting there. So I'm ringing my bell, and he just like fully pulls out. So I had to hit the brakes and slow down so that way I wouldn't get hit. But then after that, I pass by him. I start ringing my bell. I give him the signal you gave me earlier. Not the one that we need to obey the law with. I gave him the bird. I'm like, hey man, watch where's your effing going? Like, check your effing blind spot, you dick. Signal next time, because this man didn't signal he was leaving either. Let me tell you, people who don't signal, that's a whole different story. Anyways, so then as I'm biking home, I'm thinking, I should have just let the car hit me. Should have just let the car hit me. I should have got paid.
What if it was stolen?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, like stuff like that is wild. So yeah, honestly, everyone just needs to obey the traffic laws when they're on the road. That's about it, and then we should all be good.
Actually, I kind of want to get a bike myself because it's been so long.
Yeah.
Like since I've actually like properly went for a ride.
Mm-hmm.
But man, just looking at the conditions of these streets, like the potholes and everything.
Yeah.
You
got to swerve obviously to avoid the potholes and all that, but it's fun biking, man. If you ever want to go bike shopping, I'm down. There's a couple of good ones on Dufferin and Bloor. Like a couple of good shops, yeah. And then
I honestly think. Sorry, what were you gonna say?
Oh yeah, and then we can just like figure out what type of bike you're looking for and all that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I know my Dukes are not gonna be that happy, but
yeah. Oh man, and then obviously if it's gonna because the bikes, if you're buying a expensive bike, obviously you need a good lock, and I got Kryptonite, like the lock company Kryptonite. It's pretty good.
I had I think a bike lock downstairs, but I just don't remember the code because it was like you got it like maybe almost 9 years ago or whatever.
Jeez. Well, I mean, if you ever want to go biking, I have a spare bike at my place. The only bad thing is it's a bit shorter, so I'm pretty sure we can adjust the seat actually.
Me.
Yeah, we should be fine.
Oh my god, man, that reminds me though. The I like back when I was doing wading pools like 3 years ago.
Mhm.
There was this pool rat that always came. He was like our arch nemesis, right? The last day of like the summer or whatever, I I went for a spin on his bike, and then like
I think you told me.
I fell off. I fell off of it, and like I crashed my toe into like the metal pillar at the wading pool that shot out like water.
Yeah.
And like Jesus, it was it was just a whole mess, man.
Damn. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, when we go biking soon, you should be fine.
No, I don't want to ride a bike. It's just that like the bike was small because he's like a 10-year-old, 9-year-old kid, but the kid talks like a sailor though. Holy crap!
I think my bike should be good for you. I hope. But yeah, there's actually there are a couple of cool trails near me that I didn't even know before, so we can do that.
Have you ever been on the West Toronto Railway Path or whatever it's called?
No.
It's like you know at Bloor and Dundas, you know where the GO train goes through? Yeah. There's actually a long ass bike trail that follows the GO train in the UP.
Damn.
Express.
Okay. Damn.
Like
all right.
Big.
Yeah. No. Because usually, like I never biked recreationally, so like I didn't go on bike rides just for the sake of bike riding. I usually just ride my bike to get from like as a mode of transportation from point A to point B kind of thing.
Yeah, no, like I kind of want to do that myself too, especially since like the vaccine won't be available soon. It might make more sense to kind of back off from the tube or the bus.
Yeah. The tube.
I know we're not in England, but I just wanted to call it the tube.
Yeah, no. Yeah, I definitely agree with you with that one. And man, it's wild just seeing like TTC. Okay, I get like I'm happy we have such a great transit system.
Great.
I mean, it's better than most. You know, like I guess because I'm just comparing us to the States where, like, excluding New York and maybe Chicago, like California. I'm gonna say like our transit system's definitely better than any system in California.
How was it like in California?
Dude, literally everyone drove. Like if you don't have a car, you're waiting 30 minutes just for a bus.
Jeez, man. Holy crap.
Yeah, I know. Like other countries, like London, or London's not a country, but London, England, not Ontario. London, England has a really good transit system and all that too.
Yeah, the underground. I when I was there for a few days though, I wish I regret not like going on it or whatever, just to see what it's like. But I hear it's very good.
Yeah, no, like my sister and my cousin, they had a friend who came from London, Ontario. London, Ontario. Someone who came from London, England, moved here to like for a visa, right? And literally, he got cheesed waiting like 7 minutes for a bus, which is decent. That's a decent amount of wait time.
That's decent.
But like he was like, in London, you only wait maximum 5 minutes for a bus. I'm like, well, listen, man.
It's just 2 minutes.
Yeah. And I get it. Like, I understand. Like, if you're used to having things so quickly and all that, and then you come to a different country and it's different, yeah, but whatever. Anyways, back to biking. We're going to back it up. Yeah, if you're ever down, we can go biking. There's a couple of cool trails. I've been also meaning to go bike on Lakeshore too, because that's always fun to do. But, sorry, I'm just going to think of what I wanted to say. Yeah, okay, so on my bike trip, when I was biking to like St. Clair and Hudson, so do you know the Beltline Trail?
No, I don't think so, no.
Okay, it's like East York. So, dude, when I was, okay, so the the point of my story is that St. Clair Avenue East, everything east of Mount Pleasant basically is like a suburban area. So it has a suburban feel, but in an urban area.
Mm-hmm.
And like the streetcars on St. Clair West don't even run that far. So. But yeah, dude, oh my God. And it was such a bougie place. Like all the homes were big and spacious, big backyard. It was very white. Let me say, okay, I'm just gonna say it. It was very white. I didn't see any blacks or any Asian people around there. So,
welcome to my area.
Your area is not white, is it? No.
I think it's. I may be wrong, but I think this is the whitest riding in the city.
Really?
Like especially when I go like jogging or whatever. Like oh my goodness, man! Like it's just.
Not a Tobacoke?
Etobicoke has different ridings though. It's like an Etobicoke North, I think an Etobicoke South.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Etobicoke's up there for sure.
Yeah.